Mitsubishi built a rally monster, then walked away, leaving fans heartbroken. In 1992, Mitsubishi transformed a humble Lancer sedan into a turbocharged all-wheel drive machine. While the world chased Italian supercars, Mitsubishi was quietly building something far more dangerous, a lightweight performance weapon designed to dominate rally stages, not car shows. The Evo I, II, and III were limited homologation specials, engineered specifically to meet rally regulations and lay the foundation for one of the most legendary performance sedans ever built. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution didn't start as some grand vision to build a street icon. It began with a simple rule in motorsport. If you wanted to race in the World Rally Championship, you had to sell road versions of your competition car. Engineers took the humble Lancer sedan and transformed it into something extraordinary. They lightened the shell, stiffened the chassis, and dropped in the turbocharged 2.0-liter 4G63 engine and an advanced all-wheel drive system from the larger Galant VR4. What emerged was a compact, brutally effective rally weapon that looked almost ordinary, but drove like nothing else on Earth. The first 3 generations were built in limited numbers, each one reflecting exactly what Mitsubishi needed to win on gravel and tarmac around the world. More power, better cooling, improved aerodynamics. Each evolution was sharper and more focused than the last. But then something happened that would announce the Evo's arrival on the world stage. In Sweden, in 1995, the Evo scored its first World Rally Championship victory, sliding through snow and ice faster than cars that cost 3 times as much. The Evo III followed with more wins, including Rally Australia, and then came a Finnish driver named Tommi Makinen. Using the Evo III, Makinen claimed his first World Rally Championship driver's title in 1996, proving Mitsubishi's compact sedan had become a serious threat to everyone. But Mitsubishi wasn't done yet. The Evo IV marked a massive leap forward. Introduced in the late 1990s, repositioned the engine for better weight distribution, adopted revised suspension, and introduced a more aggressive design that made its intent clear before it even moved. Those lights became an Evo hallmark, a signature that said this car meant business. But what those engineering changes meant for performance was absolutely extraordinary. Between 1996 and 1999, Tommi Makinen drove successive Evo rally cars to 4 consecutive World Rally Championship drivers' titles, 4 in a row. The Evo IV, an extraordinary run that cemented the Lancer Evolution's reputation as one of the most successful Group A-based rally machines ever built. The Evo IV and V claimed multiple WRC event wins on both gravel and tarmac, while the Evo VI helped secure the 1998 manufacturer's title for Mitsubishi. While Mitsubishi was perfecting the Evolution, another Japanese manufacturers were watching closely and building their own answer. A rivalry was brewing that would define an entire era of performance cars and split enthusiasts into 2 passionate camps. Subaru was developing its Impreza WRX and WRX STI, creating one of motorsport's fiercest rivalries. Of the 1990s and 2000s, both brands offered turbocharged all-wheel drive sedans derived from rally cars. Both sold them in showrooms, and both campaigned them at the highest level. Tommi Makinen for Mitsubishi versus Colin McRae for Subaru. It was the battle that had everyone choosing sides. Contemporary comparison tests often found the Evo sharper and more adjustable in corners, while the WRX STI countered with stronger mid-range torque and equally serious performance. Enthusiasts quickly split into 2 camps, but even neutral observers recognized that this rivalry raised expectations for what a compact sedan could do, making both cars icons of the era. But the Evo's influence extended far beyond rally stages and magazine comparison tests. From the Evo IV onward, the car became a hero of Japanese and global tuning culture. The reason? That robust iron block 4G63 engine proved capable of handling substantial power increases with the right supporting modifications. We're not talking about mild tweaks here. Owners were building everything from mildly tuned street cars to fully built high-horsepower monsters. Before we dive deeper into the tuning culture that made the Evo legendary, if you're loving this deep dive into automotive history, smash that subscribe button right now. We're uncovering the stories behind the world's greatest cars every single week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Popular upgrades included freer flowing exhaust systems, larger intercoolers, uprated fuel systems, and aggressive turbocharger swaps, all combined with ECU remaps to safely raise boost. But chassis tuning was just as important. Aftermarket coilovers, bigger brakes, and aero parts turned Evos into devastating track day weapons while retaining everyday usability. The car gained a loyal following in time attack, drag racing, and show car scenes worldwide, proving it could be whatever you needed it to be. As the 2000s arrived, Mitsubishi decided it was time to take the Evo global. The Evo VII, launched in the early 2000s, shifted to a new platform derived from the larger Lancer sedan. This allowed improvements in safety, rigidity, and packaging while keeping the all-wheel drive performance focus intact. Advanced systems like active center differential and active yaw control appeared or were refined, giving the Evo an edge in traction and cornering adjustability that conventional all-wheel drive rivals simply couldn't match. With the Evo VIII, Mitsubishi made a decision that would transform the car from a Japanese legend into a global icon. They began pushing hard into export markets, including North America and Europe, transforming the once Japan-focused homologation car into a worldwide performance phenomenon. The Evo VIII retained the legendary 4G63 engine, but added further chassis refinement and, in some versions, lightweight components and revised aerodynamics. Media tests praised its razor-sharp steering, confidence-inspiring brakes, and ability to make ordinary drivers feel like rally stars. Suddenly, enthusiasts everywhere could experience what made the Evo special. But there was one generation that many consider the absolute pinnacle. Many enthusiasts regard the Evo IX as the peak of the classic formula. It combined the mature platform with the final evolution of the 4G63 turbo engine and introduced MIVEC variable valve timing on the intake side in many markets. This enhanced both low-end response and top-end power without sacrificing the bulletproof reliability the 4G63 was famous for. Period comparison tests frequently pitted the Evo IX against the Subaru Impreza WRX STI, with results often hinging on subtle differences in driving style and environment rather than outright performance gaps. For tuners, the Evo IX's combination of proven engine architecture, strong driveline, and sophisticated electronics made it an ideal base for high-performance builds. It reinforced its reputation as one of the most desirable Evos for serious enthusiasts, a title it still holds today. But change was coming, whether fans were ready or not. The Evo X, introduced for the 2008 model year, was the 10th and final generation of the Lancer Evolution. Built on a new platform, it replaced the long-serving 4G63 engine with an all-new 2.0-liter turbocharged aluminum block four-cylinder, commonly known as the 4B11T. It retained advanced all-wheel drive technology under the banner of Super All-Wheel Control. The Evo X introduced a dual-clutch automated manual transmission option called twin-clutch SST, alongside traditional manual gearboxes, aiming to widen appeal and improve everyday usability. While performance remained strong and handling was still exceptional, the car had grown heavier and more complex. Some longtime fans felt it lacked the raw, mechanical character of earlier generations. The Evo formula was starting to move away from its rally-bred roots. What happened next broke the hearts of enthusiasts worldwide. By the mid-2000s, Mitsubishi's corporate priorities had shifted dramatically toward crossovers, SUVs, and more environmentally focused vehicles. Declining global sales of the Lancer and Lancer Evolution, combined with tightening emissions regulations and the high cost of developing a new performance platform, made a direct Evo successor difficult to justify. In 2015, Mitsubishi made an announcement that sent shockwaves through the automotive community. Production of the Evo X ended after the 2015 model year. Special editions like the final edition marked the close of the series, and Mitsubishi stated there were no plans to bring back either the Lancer or Lancer Evolution nameplates. Just like that, the legend was over. For enthusiasts who had grown up watching the Evo dominate rally stages, video games, and tuner magazines, the decision felt like an abrupt end to a uniquely driver-focused lineage. The Lancer Evolution had come to symbolize attainable motorsport-inspired performance. Its discontinuation left a gap in the market that no direct replacement has filled, especially as Subaru also moved away from building a pure rally homologation WRX STI. Online communities, owners clubs, and motorsport fans voiced disappointment not just at the loss of the model, but at Mitsubishi's broader move away from performance cars, which seemed at odds with the brand's rich rally heritage. Limited-run final versions were quickly snapped up, and used prices for clean, unmodified Evos began to climb. The demand remained strong even as corporate strategy turned elsewhere. Yet the story doesn't end with production stopping. Today, the Lancer Evolution is recognized as one of the definitive Japanese performance cars of the 1990s and 2000s, alongside icons like the Nissan GT-R and Toyota Supra. Its blend of turbocharged power, sophisticated all-wheel drive, and rally-derived engineering created a template that influenced performance sedans and hot hatches around the world. And those WRC achievements with Tommy Makinen, they remain a benchmark in rally history. In the collector market, demand is incredibly strong for low-mileage, unmodified examples of key generations like the Evo VI, especially special editions, the Evo VIII and the Evo IX. Prices reflect their growing status as modern classics. At the same time, heavily modified Evos continue to thrive in tuning and motorsport communities, ensuring that the car's reputation is constantly renewed at track days, hill climbs, and grassroots events. So why does the Evo remain so iconic years after production ended? Well, several factors explain it. Rally pedigree first. Multiple WRC titles and iconic battles against Subaru gave the car genuine competition credibility rather than marketing hype. Accessible performance second. Compared with European exotica, the Evo offered supercar-baiting cross-country pace in a 4-door package that could handle daily use. And tuning potential third. The 4G63 and later 4B11T engines with their strong driveline encouraged enthusiasts to personalize and push the platform far beyond factory outputs. The Evo also benefited from cultural exposure in games and films. So, if you could own any generation of the Evo, which one would it be? Drop your answer in the comments below. Speaking of legends, make sure you watch our previous video on the Nissan Skyline R32. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend of the Mitsubishi Evo, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're exploring the greatest automotive stories every week, and trust me, you'll want to be here for what's next.